I haven't done one of these in a bit. I've had a new computer and blah blah blah, so I haven't uploaded in a while. I don't know when this is actually going to come out, but I was on Facebook and the Brands Indy Facebook page announced that this was an anniversary of the lap record, the fastest ever lap of Brands Indy, which was a 38 point, seriously organised. It was 38.038 if I recall. 38 seconds, 0.32. This was set by Scott Mansell, who of Driver 61 fame. This was set in his Euroboss car. Now, Euroboss was a European single-seater championship in the early 2000s, and what it basically was a load of late 90s F1 chassis with different engines going on a bit of a tour. So, Scott's Euroboss car was a Benetton B197, as I understand it, with a Judd engine rather than the factory Renault one. So from what I can see from Googling, it was about 750 horsepower. So what we've done is found a mod for the appropriate level, the appropriate year of Benetton. And the mod is supposedly got around 1,000 horsepower. So we've just turned it down with a restrictor 25%, giving us about 750 horsepower. We are at the vanilla version of Brands Indy in Assetto Corsa, so we are going to see if we can beat Scott's time in the Benetton. So here we be. This is exactly as the car comes. Exactly as the car comes from the standard, if you like, default setup. So hopefully. So Brands Indy. Whoa, Brands Indy cold tyres is a quaint little circuit in Kent. There is also the GP loop that goes over the back, but we are just focusing on the Indy circuit because it's a 38-second lap record. Obviously, it is a very short lap, so. Nearly. Having to chase that one. And all of our tyres are now very, very hot from that. Very, very hot with very, very low pressures. Whoa! Let's see what mess this lap's going to be. The state of the tyres. 42 seconds. We have a bit of work to do. There we go, 41. We get there. This was, whoa, one of only two, I think, B197 mods I could find. This was the only free one, so you know. I'm sure there are better ones out there if there are. If you know of better ones, stick them in the comments. This one is alright. I think it's quite old, the visuals are not amazing. But I think it gives you the basic idea. For what we're doing, it's just a bit of fun. We'll make some adjustments, most of which are probably going to be tyre pressures, if I'm honest. Probably gearing, because although this has a restrictor, this still revs to where the original factory Renault engine would have revved to, which is the Moon. I think the Judd engine was a little bit lower revving. 41.2. So Euroboss regulations allowed you to change the engine for a similar-ish power plant, depending on, there it goes again, availability of spares and cost and stuff of the factory engines. So originally these would have been supplied with a Renault engine, as I say, just due to availability and cost. Put the jet engine in, and it allows the car to have kind of a second life in another series. So super cool thing to do. Right, what was that? 41.6, whatever. So let's go back to the pits and change some stuff. We're not even using 6th, I don't think. We need some more air in the tyres, a lot more air. There. Try them all the same. Take some fuel out, because we don't need all that fuel. That's probably enough. I do. Just chuck a little bit more rear wing at it to try and calm it down over those bumps through the corner after Graham Hill. Before you get into clearways, there's that like left Surtees? Probably. It's probably Surtees. But because that's where the GP loop would go, the surface is really bumpy there. I think the rest of this is kind of alright. Let's move the brake balance back a little. Yeah, I'll do. Normally I wouldn't change so much in one go, but you know, today we have. Straight away it feels nicer, I think just purely because of the tyre pressures. That 5th gear is too tall. Bit narrow into there. Oh, that's wide. Maybe pretend it's a... Whoops. Pretend it's a late apex. There we go, 39 straight out the gate. 39.3. Whoa, got the front on the way in. I'm pretty sure that's legal. There's a load of like mesh matting or something out there in real life as well. Day 9-1. See if we can push that brake. The braking marker back a little. That rear left is getting really hot. Ah, it's caught us out again. This is what I like about AC though, is you can take the tyre so far beyond the limit. You know, we normally come back. Let's adjust the brake balance. Brake balance, go back a little more, and we want that. Should we leave those tyres where they are? Should we take some pressure out of it? I mean, it's going to get hotter. Let's take some pressure out of that side. See what it does. Whoops. Whoa! I looked down at the delta. It was like 1.5 tenths up, so I looked down and then we died. Oh well. I think we possibly want that. A little more in there. Because there's just a lot more right-handers on this track. I possibly think we can lose a little. Let's take 10 mil ride height off of it, which in theory gives us a little bit more downforce because the car is running closer to the ground. But if we bottom out, you'll lose it, and obviously you're more likely to bottom out if your ride height's lower. But let's see. So our best is a 38.3. I feel like that rear left maybe needs a little more in it. Yeah, 38.1. Another tenth and a half still out there. That's good. We've done a 38.1, which makes us officially faster than Scott, but does mean there's a 37 in it, doesn't it? Ah, no, it was 2/10 up, nearly 3. Right. Tried to kill me. $37.8. 2/10. There we are. 37 is possible around Brands Indy and a sort of Euroboss car. Sounds ridiculous on the external view, this one. There we are, 37.817. Trying to think, so there we are. It is possible to beat Scott Mansell's Euroboss lap record around Brands Indy. I will be sure to forward this on to the Brands Hatch people to let them know I am now the official lap record holder of Brands Indy. Mods will be linked down below. It's just a bit of fun. Go out, try it, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and let me know which other real life records you want to see me have a go at as a slightly fat, average, middle-aged sim racer.